Okay, today I'm playing Minecraft. In between episodes, my armor died. So I went and enchanted a set of iron armor because I'm low on diamonds. I also, let me show you something else that I did. Let me go this way actually. I also went down to the lower part of the cave. You know how it kind of folds weirdly? Oops. Down this direction. In fact, let me take this water. I'm probably going to make this area like another lobby area. We'll see. Because I'm going to have the spawning pads in this open area. I'm very close to building them. First, let me show you what I worked on off camera. I did this area where the zombie spawner is. And so I'm using it as an XP farm. Sorry, my mic just cut off again. I don't know why. But I'm back. I'm going to keep an eye on it again. It does that every once in a while. But this is my terrible XP farm for the moment. And so that's what I did off camera. And so now I'm going to chop down the forest. I have prepared, as you can see, my shulker box that says empty is actually about half full of torches. And so we exit here and then cut down the trees, because I'm going to cut down the trees and then spam torches everywhere. And yes, for some reason I like cutting down forests. It's probably because it's fun or something like that. So this is what I'm doing this episode. And then my plan is to use all the wood that I get from this to turn into slabs or something for the spawning pads for the mob farm. So that's what my plan is. Hopefully it will work. I think it will. I'm going to try a different spawning pattern as well. But since I have Precapitator, this shouldn't be too difficult of a project. And don't worry, it's not going to be barren forever. I'm going to do some sort of nice looking thing, but at the moment I just want to remove the trees, because I feel like that would be fun and I'll get plenty of wood. So yeah, that's what we're doing. In fact, I might be able to get both things in this episode. The trees and the spawning pads. We'll see though. Man, there is something going on with my recording. I'm getting weird, strange lag. And that's probably connected to my sound cutting off. Not sure what the deal is. I need to look into this. Maybe there's some game settings. My render distance is pretty low. My clouds are fast. Weather's fast. The leaves are fancy. I don't think there's much that's causing problems. Sacrifices the number of threads for chunk loading. Using more threads can speed up chunk loading and update speeds, but no. Okay, so I don't want lag. CPU render specifies the maximum number of frames the CPU can be waiting on the GPU to finish rendering. Very low or high values may create frame rate instability. Interesting. If I do that, make it 4 frames so it's more in the middle. I'm not sure. I thought I had fixed the lag problem, but I'm still getting issues. Ah, come on. And it bugs me. I think what I need is a graphics card. I also heard somewhere that AMD graphics don't work as well with Minecraft as NVIDIA. But that's sad because I am Team Red. I really like AMD, but I also am Team I don't want lag. So I'm going to probably get an NVIDIA graphics card. I don't think I need something extremely hyper good right now. I just need something that's pretty good. And then later I'll upgrade to overpoweredness, which is my goal eventually, but not now. Yes, if you didn't know, I am into building computers. And I am currently playing on the one that I built. The first one that well, okay, technically it's the second one that I built in my whole entire life, but it's the first one that I actually, like, looked up the parts and bought most of them. It's pretty fun. You should build your own computer. I recommend it. But my first computer that I built, my dad helped me build it a long time ago. Back when Windows Vista was a thing, and yeah. It worked great, and then it just suddenly died. I'm not sure what caused it to suddenly die. It had a very short lifespan for a computer. So that was disappointing. But it was definitely not my first computer ever. It was just my first one that I built. But this one is probably the best one that I've built. But I need to figure out what's causing it to be sluggish. Because it's gotten sluggish over time, even after restarting it and stuff. I should probably know why, but I don't. And I need to figure that out so that I can record and play better. Because look, my frames, they're going into the 90s. And, oh, the 60s, my goodness. It's very unstable. Put it to, like, back to 3? It was at 3 last time? Persistent mapping. If enabled, a small amount of memory will be persistently mapped as the staging. I have plenty of RAM. Performance impact high. If enabled, some critical code paths will be allowed to use direct memory access for performance. This often greatly reduces CPU overhead for chunk and entity rendering, but can make it harder to diagnose some bugs and crashes. You should only disable this if you've been asked to, or are otherwise. Okay. Well, I have plenty of RAM. I should be fine. I have 32 gigs, which is actually a very good amount of RAM. You should get that if you can. This is not medical advice. Go ask your doctor. No, just kidding. No, I'm giving you computer advice. You can either take it or not. And either way, you should be fine. But if you don't take it, you just won't have a good amount of RAM. Unless you're like, I won't take 32 gigs, I'm going to get 64. Then that's even better. The more RAM, the better. The better CPU, the better. The better graphics card, the better. Just make sure it's better and not worse. That's what I say. Yeah, the game's acting weird, but I'm just gonna keep playing it. I have a feeling it's actually my computer. Oh, wait! I still have my browser open. And now it's closed, and that immediately feels a little bit better. Look at that. Yeah, that feels better. I didn't expect it to do that much, but that's nice. At least playing feels better now. Man, this is a big forest. I looked at my Minecraft world map on what's it called Unmined. It's a map viewer program, and this. Oh, my inventory's full. This forest area, whatever. This forest area ends right at the edge of the new and old terrain. So that's where I'm trying to clear it to, but it's still a pretty big forest. So we'll see what happens. I probably already have enough wood for the spawning pads, but I want to keep clearing the forest more. Getting dark. Why did it not chop down that tree first time? I also wonder, this tree capitator, I'm not using the actual mod, I'm using a data pack. So I'm wondering if this will cut down beehives. Hopefully not, because I want to keep those. Oh my goodness. I need to make a new phantom trap. I mean, my last one works. It works, but it's not like that efficient, I guess. I still have to. They still try to avoid lava, which is smart on their part. Besides the fact that they exist, but it's pretty disappointing on my part because then I have to kind of basically I make them dive at me, and then they're going too fast to avoid the lava. And then they hit the lava and take damage. But if they're coming, also if they're coming in from the side, and they hit me, but I'm under the lava, they always fly up. But again, then they fly up into the lava. But I really need a better phantom trap. Let me risk it, let's see what happens. Okay, the beehive stays. That's good. I need the beehives to stay. Yeah, also lighting up the surface will help with making my mob farm more efficient. If you light up all the caves, but not the surface, you get tons of mobs at night. Like, a whole lot. But if you light up all the surface, but not the caves get filled with more mobs. But if you light up both, then neither will be spawning mobs, because there are no dark areas. So that way you can make a mob farm that's pretty efficient. That's what I did in the main spawn area, and that's what I'm going to do here. I hate these. Awesome. At least I'm good at killing them, kind of. Missed a bunch of shots there. I think I almost hit my animals. Hey, I actually like how this looks. My axe. Oh, right. I was gonna complain that my axe is almost broken, but I did bring a bunch of extra ones because I realized that this would happen. Hey, that's what being smart and planning ahead does for you. We're getting to the dark area now. I'm not sure really how far away the area needs to be lit up, because there's also like a range apparently around the player where mobs can spawn, and depending on where AFK for the mob farm, that area needs to be lit up so that the dark areas in the mob farm will be more efficient. But also, something that makes lighting up stuff easier is that since 1.18 happened, now mobs will only spawn in light level 0, I believe. So that changes some things, but not too badly. Like if you already have a mob farm and then you update to 118 and it loses efficiency, it's not because of the lighting stuff. Because your mob farm's probably already completely dark inside. It's because there are more spawning spaces. Because there's now caves under your base. Unless, of course, you messed with your world like I did, so that some parts don't have the new caves and other parts do. There are some places under the world in my world still have bedrock at Y0. And then it's void under that. But that means I can build under that. Which means that might be actually a really good place to build a mob farm, since it's like in the middle of the world at that point, and there are no spawning spaces except for the mob farm. Especially if everything else is already lit up. So that's cool. Ah, I feel like I'm about halfway through the forest in terms of distance. I haven't gotten the whole width of it, though. Yeah, also, another thing causing me lag is just 1.18 itself, because everything is more chunks. They really should have, like, talked to the cubic chunks people and had that technology implemented. I think it would have been less laggy. Far less laggy. But no, they didn't. And if Optifine and Sodium and stuff like that can make the game perform better, surely Mojang could do like a bug fixes and performance update again, like 1.15. That would be nice. In fact, I think that is basically my favorite update, one of my favorite updates now, because they just focused on making the game work better instead of adding features which make the game work worse, but are fun. I like features. I just want to not lag, you know? They really need to do an update like that again, but a bigger one. Bug fixes, performance improvements, parity, and just like work on the update for like I don't know, half a year or more. So that it's a big, just make everything better update. I would love that. That would probably be my favorite update, like, ever. I'm going to let this axe break because I'm going to go mining again. And I thought of an idea for my strip mine. What I'm going to do is make one half of it be for non-X-ray mining, and the other half be for X-ray mining. There goes the axe. And that way, if I really want to use X-ray to mine and get stuff, then I can go in the X-ray half. But if I just want to mine the normal way, then I can go in the normal half. So once I do that, I will show you the mine. I think we're halfway through the forest. Well then, looks like I'm going to need to make some chests. But man, I just need wood. Too bad I don't have any. Yeah, what I'll probably actually do is just take a trip back to the base and deposit the wood that I have acquired. Ooh, more caves to light up. Yeah, I should probably, when I light up caves, probably go in this direction as well. I mean, since I'm lighting up the surface as well, I might as well do the caves. I used to play with my render distance on 24 chunks, you know, with Optifine. But now, Optifine gives me the weirdest input lag. And I still get the kind of lag that makes my recording cut off, so that's a problem. So once my inventory gets full though, I'm going to go back and put away all the wood that I got. This is a birch forest over here. My least favorite biome. You know, the jungle actually used to be my least favorite biome. Until, of course, they made jungles rare back in 1.7, then I realized, oh wait, I actually like jungles, never mind. It was too late. But now they're not rare anymore. So that's nice. I like the jungle biome. It's a good biome. Especially now that I've learned the art of cutting down forests. I really I really love the jungle biome. I wonder what it would look like if I chopped down all the trees. What an intriguing thought. Actually, it might actually look pretty good because of the super green grass. I just like seeing how different the terrain looks when the trees are gone. Not necessarily in real life, because usually when a forest disappears, it's because it was burnt down and a bunch of dead burnt trees don't look good. In fact, in real life I like trees, because they give me shade. But I also like wood, it's a nice building material. So, best thing to do, if you want to preserve the forests but have plenty of wood, just grow a ton of trees. Not like in Minecraft where they can grow basically instantly. But if you have a big enough tree farm, and maybe stagger the time in which you plant the trees, you should always have some trees that you can use to chop down. I don't know, it's a thought. And then the forest can keep living and stuff, and you can have your wood. But then again, there's the thing where forests can just burn on their own. Other people use fire to like, control forests so that they don't... I forgot what it was. But apparently sometimes people cause forest fires for a specific reason, not because they're arsonists. The problem is I forgot what it was, so I can't tell you. Unfortunately. All these cave entrances. So mysterious looking now. Oh, didn't mean to fall in. Some of the trees don't chop down all the way like that one. I don't know why. That's fine, I end up taking care of it anyway. Oh no! I fell even further! I didn't... I'm better at Minecraft than this, I promise. I can't even blame it on lag that time, because it was still playable. I still had control over my movements. That was completely my fault. Alright, wow. I'm actually making some good progress. But my inventory is not full yet, so I can't go back to the base. Well, either until my inventory is full or I run out of axes. But in my resource pack, I did make birch trees look better to me, making the leaves kind of green instead of gray or bluish gray, which, as far as I know, is not the color of any type of grass or leaves in real life. I don't know why they decided, ooh, let's add biomes with bluish gray grass, but then there's me accentuating it for that biome. But, I'm just saying, that's not realistic. Grass is more vibrant. It's usually like a green or a yellow. Or there's no grass and dirt and leaves and stuff. Oh. For a second I was like, wait, did my audio cut off again? I just checked. It looks like it's still working at the moment. Four, huh? Well, at least I can kill the phantoms. Means I'm getting a nice amount of phantom membrane, which I can use to repair. Well, I mean, okay, let me show you something. I made a recipe where you can make elytra, but I don't know if that's a good enough recipe to justify the fact that I made a recipe for it. But, you know, I want nice things. But I would still have to get another star and another right chestplate, so it's a little bit difficult. Here come more. I heard the whoosh. Oh, come on. I missed. Finally, I hit it properly. I hate missing those angles. I need to get better so I can hit them perfectly. I wonder what's the highest amount of phantoms that will spawn. That looks like I'm at about 4 or 5. Hear more? Maybe. Guess not. They'll appear any second though. Then I'll get to count how many spawn. Wasn't one of the ideas originally that phantoms could no-clip? I thought I heard that somewhere. I don't remember. In fact, I'm not even sure what version they were added in. I think it was 1.13, because I don't know. Because I wasn't playing when 1.13 came out. I like took a break for about a year and a half from gaming. So I missed 1.13. Yeah. Because I came back right when 1.14 was released. Oh, the axe is gonna break. It's broken. This is looking pretty interesting. Oh, I'm out of axes. Guess I have to head back now. So I'll be right back.